Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about Steam. I'm going to be talking about Tabletop Simulator, which is where you can find Disney Villainous or play any other games you're interested in playing. So when you first start up with Steam, this is what it looks like. When you download it online, I'll have the link in the comment section below. You can download, you'll create your username, your password, set all that up. Now, if you want to add Tabletop Simulator, you'll just go up to the top here and type in Tabletop. Sometimes you don't even have to type in the whole thing, it'll just pop up. And it'll pop up right here. Tabletop is $19.99, so that means with tax it's probably like $23, give or take. And then you'll just click on it and you will purchase it from here. I already have it purchased already, so it's not going to show me to purchase it again. So here you can read about the reviews. You can see who it's published by. Down here further, you can see like 42 additional things you can buy. I personally don't have those, but you are more than welcome to buy them if you would like, but I just don't think it's necessary. Here you can see the reviews a little further, things like that. So once you've purchased anything on Steam, it'll pop up over here in your library. Like I have Among Us, I have Destiny 2, I have Disney Hercules, classic Disney Aladdin and Lion King, Spellbreak Group, Poker, things like that. So Tabletop will show up over here. You'll hit download and it'll start downloading. It'll take a few minutes. So once it's downloaded, you can hit play from here. And it'll say preparing to launch TTS and it'll launch it like so. Like that. We're actually going to not go into detail yet about that. So that's how you launch it from Steam. Now if you're looking for any sort of workshops, you just hit workshops from your library, click TTS, click workshop, so on and so forth. And here are all of the categories. So if you're looking for a puzzle game, if you're looking for a party game, things like that. If they're running some sort of 50% off Steam, you can see that here, all of that. Now if you're looking for the Villainous server, you want to type in Villainous, not my dance, since it is his server. And it'll pop up down here. This is the one you want to look at. It has all 5 boxes of Disney Villainous, as in 2 boxes of Marvel Villainous. You can see comments on here just by hitting comments. And you can read everyone's reviews on it. I personally think it's a great workshop. You can see the descriptions of the games over here. And then you'll just scroll down here and click subscribe, and then it'll be in your tabletop workshop. Now, what is a tabletop workshop? We'll launch TTS again. A tabletop workshop is what you use to play a game. A workshop is a play a game thing. So if you want to join a game, you can hit join. I always hide the locked ones because usually when I'm playing, I just want to find like an open server. But say I want to play chess. You just type it up in the search bar and it'll bring up all of the chess games, how many players it's allotting. Like if you try and go into Utopian's chess game, it's going to tell you it's full, so you can always click on it, but it's going to say fail to connect full and bring you back to the main screen. Now if you want to create a game, you hit create. You can have single, multiplayer, and hot seat. I usually only use these two. So multiplayer, you can type in a server name. You can say, I want the public to see it, yes or no, only friends. only invite, public, friends, invite, anything like that. If it's public, you can put in a server password and how many people you want to play, and then hit click server, create server. Now, I'm just going to hit a single player server. That way, it's not showing up for everyone. As you can see, these are some of my games that I have downloaded. The lock means those are purchased games you have to buy. The classical games are up here in classic. DLC games, those are things you have to buy, anything like that. Oh, speaking of Disney Villainous, it popped up in the corner. Workshop games is here. That's where you're going to find the Villainous complete. You just click on it and hit load. It might take a few minutes to load. I don't know why that's doing that. Over here, Not My Dance always has a you're welcome to the server, welcome to the workshop, whatever, and exactly tell you how to clarify. Now, to set up a Disney Villainous game, you're going to left click on this little corner here and just hit the green button, excuse me, I don't know my colors. Now, this is really awkward to look at, right? Personally, I don't like the way this looks. Now, first, I want to change my color because over here is just, I don't like being over here. I'm going to go up to my name. I'm going to left click on my name. I'm going to hit change color, and all of these colors are going to show up. I'm going to click teal. Now, I need to move my camera. To move your camera, you're going to use your arrow keys. To move your camera up, you're going to press the up. Down, you're going to press the down. Right and left, right and left. To reset your camera, you press the space bar. So like if your camera's like this, say your camera's like that, just hit the space bar. It'll reset it for you. So clicking to put a Disney Villainous selector on your spot, you just left click and drag. Now that's really, really tiny, so I need to zoom in. So to zoom in, I'm going to scroll up on my mouse or my mouse pad. Fix my camera a little bit, I'm a little wonky. Now I'm not looking at my selector. I need to go down with the camera. Now to move the camera's physical being, we're going to put it like that, physical being, I'm going to use WASD, wazid, whatever. W moves your camera up, S moves your camera down, A and goes to the left, and D goes, D goes to the right. Apparently I don't know my angles. Now I'm just going to click on one of these characters. If I want to go random, you got to flip it over. To do so, you just highlight the board. It doesn't matter. I usually just pick a corner and I hit F and that'll flip it. But I'm going to use Pete because Pete is a good example of everything. So your board's going to show up like this. Now, just to show you, to search, you're going to right click and hit search. Now, if you do not shuffle your deck, your cards are going to be in alphabetical order, and it's no fun. Same with your fake deck. Alphabetical order. Now, if I want to shuffle, you have to hover over your decks, press R, and if we look at them, they're no longer in alphabetical order. Now, you have to shuffle your gold tokens as well for Pete, so you're going to right click and hit shuffle. And then I need my goals, so I need 4 goals, right? So I'm going to just like grab 4 golds. How did I do that? Good question. I'm going to pull a goal out, stay over top of the gold bag, and right click 4 times. Now I need my goals to be placed somewhere. Okay? To make a perfect line, you're going to press a 1 while holding your item to make them in a stack. If you want a stack of 2, if you want a stack 1 or 2, You just press whatever numbers you want. I only have 4 goals, so it's only gonna let me do 1 and 2. I can do 4. 1, 2, and 4. That'll make the goals like this, but I'm gonna do 1. And then I'm going to put them down on their spots, like so. Just kind of spread them out. Now, if you want to look at your goals, instead of hovering over and pressing F, so like your whole crowd can see your goals, right? We're going to do what is called a peek on TTS. To do so, you hover over your goal, you hit Shift Alt, and that'll show you the backside. And you can just go down the line with Shift Alt. If you want to see something up close, say you want to look at your board up close, you just hover over your board, you hit Alt, and you can see it really, really big up close so you can see what you're doing. To draw cards on your villain deck, you just hover over and press 4, or however many cards you want to draw, like so, and it'll hand you your cards. Now, if I don't want my hand here, say my hand wasn't here, you press H, and your hand will pop up on the bottom like so, and it'll do like a peekaboo dance with you. Now, say I want to discard my whole hand, right? I go here and I want to discard. I'm just going to click and highlight my whole entire hand, drag it out, shake my mouse, and it'll group it together. But, grab those 4 again. Actually, group them together. Draw 4 cards. Now, say I still don't, I'm going to go to a new spot and I'm going to discard again. If you want to do it like this, say you're like discarding like this and you just don't care and it's a mess, right? You're going to highlight those cards and press G, and it's going to group those cards together. I'm still not finding the card I want. I'm looking for a specific card. Hold on. Let me search. Here it is. Now, if I want to put these back in the deck, I just flip them over, I put them back in, and I shuffle with that R again. Now, I have 1 card in my hand. I only need 3. I'm going to hover over and press 3. Now, I'm going to go here. I want to gain that 3 power that we have right here. To gain power, you're going to press on the left click on the mouse to gain power. And then I want to play a card. Okay, I want to play this horse. Cost me 1 power. I'm going to right click on this power symbol over here to play this horse. Same with this play a game. Gonna right click. Now, Mischief is an interesting card. Oop, I pressed the space bar, see that space bar works. Mischief is an interesting card because it says to pick 2 cards from the bottom of your deck. So instead of flipping your whole deck over and drawing 2 into your hand, like that, we are going to pick up the deck by left clicking, hit Alt, and right click twice. Like so, to draw those 2 cards into my hand. Now, if I want, say I want this parrot back on the bottom, I'm going to right click while still holding the card. So I'm going to hold the card with the left click to pick it up, right click to set it down, and I'm just going to slide my mouse up, and it's going to slide that card underneath, like so. If I want to draw 2 fate cards, I'm just going to click and drag on the fate cards, and then flip them over with F. Of course, he would be on top. And then just pick it up and place it somewhere on the board, like so. Another thing you can do is you can load other games over here. So if I want Marvel Villainous, I can click on Marvel Villainous, and it's going to pop up here. If I want custom villains, they're going to pop up like so. Now, I don't like this backdrop, so I'm going to go to this button on the right-hand side, and I'm going to pick a different one. I'm going to pick, Root of Corruption, like this. So it's a different backdrop, like so. Now if I want to pick up power from the cauldron, it's the same as if I was going to do mischief. Going to pick up 1 and just click however many times I need it. So I need 4. There's 4. This colored die allows you to pick turns. You just pick it up and roll it. Oh, look, I'm the only one here. If you want to set up turns, you go up here to options. You hit turns. You turn on turns. It'll turn it on like so. It'll also pop up in the chat, which you can type in here and say, hey, it's your turn. Happy face. And it'll pop up like that. If you have a mic and you want to talk, you can hit C and it'll pop up in the corner that you're talking. Hello, hello, hello. Do you hear me? Hello. If you want to flip the table, you just hit flip. Bye, table. Goodbye. Goodbye. It was so nice to have you around. And it'll fall into the abyss. So we're going to load it back up by hitting games. We're going to hit workshops. We're going to load that table back up. Hi, table. I'm going to hit Disney Villainous. If I want to save an object, so say I want to save this Who Goes First Candyland, right? I'm going to right click and I'm going to go save objects, and then I'm going to put it in a folder. I'm going to put it in bag or tournament. Here, we'll put it in the tournament folder. And I'm going to say Who Goes First. This is my Who Goes First, and I'm going to hit save. Now if I go up to objects and I look at the saved objects and I click on tournament, look at that, there's my saved Who Goes First. Now say I need a coin to flip. I'm going to go components, miscellaneous, and I'm going to click and drag out a quarter. Flipping it's the same as flip, like this. If I want to shuffle it, I just highlight it by clicking and dragging and hitting R. Oh look, tails goes first. I don't know how that's happening, but it's happening. I'm just clicking and tossing. I'm flipping the coin. That's a lot of fun. Another thing is, let's move this. I don't like the color of this object here. I don't like it whatsoever. I'm going to right click, I'm going to color tint, and I'm going to pick a pretty pink color. Look, now my fate token is pink. There we go. It's beautiful. If you're interested in any rules that the workshop has, it's usually in the notebook tab up here. Like this. This is the tournament rules. Add a new rule, whichever. Options and permissions. This is important because sometimes you just don't want people hopping on the table when you're playing a game. So I always uncheck change color when I'm playing a game. You can import music like so. Just hit background and import. There we go. But pretty simple. If you want to change the rotation, so if I'm Queen of Hearts, we're going to turn this music off, it's kind of dark and gloomy. And I have, I have a card guard, right? And I need to rotate this card guard to turn it on its side. I'm going to use the Q and E buttons. Q turns it to the left. E turns it to the right. And I need this to go 45 degrees. Nope, that doesn't work. How about 90 degrees? So I can just change the degrees up here. Boom, there you go. Card is turned. Card's unturned. Spin the card around, why don't ya? I know some people do that. And that works the same with like a shrunken hero. Shrunken or unshrunken hero. So you have Alice and I want to make her bigger. So we're just going to grow her with the E and cover that fade spot. Or I'm going to play makes you smaller. So I need to, oh, that 90 is not going to work anymore. So I need to go 15. so I can reveal one of these top locations. There you go. That's how you rotate cards. Pretty simple. Say that this power token is way too small for me. You can make it larger by scale. You can press the up button however big you want. Or you can hover over the item. So I want this fate token bigger. I'm going to hit the plus button on my keyboard. It's going to make it super big. And then the minus button to make it super tiny. Very simple, very simple. And those are just the basics on how to play on tabletop and everything along those lines. So I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions at all, please follow the link in the Discord. We can get you to the right person. Now, if you want to add a friend, I didn't talk about this. If you want to add a friend, say you want to add me, okay? You want to go friends, add a friend. Now you can give your friend your friend code, or they can give you their friend code. Yeah, that probably. You can give them your friend code, or they can give you their friend code. That's what I meant. And you can just type it in here and go, I want to add 0000000. You just type it in there, hit enter, and it'll show up. Here is my friend code. You're more than welcome to add me on Steam if you would like to play. Now you can also see in your library who's playing online, and they can invite you. So, pretty simple. If you have any questions, please feel free, again, ask them in the comments below, or just follow up to the Discord, and we can point you in the right direction. I hope you enjoyed this video.